Welcome to San Diego's Market Mover Question of the Week, where we ask the hot questions you're thinking to our panel of experts. Today we have the one and only Jack. How are you, Jack Campbell?
I'm doing awesome. Thanks so much for hosting.
All right, so something I have to ask.
Yeah.
There are institutional investors buying up homes at an unprecedented rate right now. What does that mean for the real estate market here in San Diego?
That's a real true story. I think the story is a lot bigger than actually institutional investors by themselves. I mean, if you look at the long-term trend economically, there's been a lot of conversation about inflation. There's been a lot of conversation about the supply constraints that we currently have. It's brought not only from institutional investors. The inflation is what's driving money out of other types of assets into inflation safe investments like real estate, which is great for that.
Oh, yeah.
But in addition to that, you also have a supply shortage that's been extended, even since the Great Recession. We haven't ever seen builders reinvest into construction the way that they should be in order to keep pace with demand. The other things that are happening that I think are less obvious is things like Airbnb, secondary as you have the baby boomers who are moving into the next stage of life, slowing down a little bit, buying a lot of second homes. So you have not only institutional investors, but you have baby boomers, you have Airbnb, all these things, plus a lack of construction that's been going on in the markets. All these things combined really to be limiting what's available for purchasers to buy. So what that equates to is an unbelievable demand with an unbelievable shortage of housing. So you combine all those things together, and what I see as a forecast for real estate is just continued growth and demand. We might see some short-term economic cycle-related things going on in the short term. You've got things like short-term recessions, these things. But the long-term trend, regardless of nobody can predict what's going to happen with Ukraine or any kind of global rifts. But at the end of the day, the long-term trend for real estate is very bullish.
That's nice to hear from somebody like you. It's a very positive spin on it.
Yeah.
But it is realistic.
Yeah, it is very realistic.
We don't have a crystal ball, but real estate's always going to be a hot topic.
Yeah, and it still continues and will continue to be a great place for people to hold assets.
I love it, Jack. Well, thank you so much for answering our Market Movers Question of the Week this week.
All right, absolutely. Thanks, Molly.